Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be working with the Double Dip, and I'm using their fast drying dip powder system. The shade I'm using is the shade Sugar Swizzle, which is a gorgeous nude with gold shimmer. So I'm going to start off on my hand taking the dip base and running that straight down the length of my nail and my nail tip. As y'all can see, these nail tips are super long, so it is a little bit harder to do the dip method. That is why I always make sure I have something underneath my nails. That way I'm able to catch any of the dip powder that falls. Also, I do prefer to do more of a pour over method, so you guys will see that in a few minutes that is a method that I prefer to do, especially when doing nails this long. And I know some people may have concerns about doing very long dip nails and wondering if they're going to last or if they break easily. And honestly, they last the same as if you were to do them on any other length nail. One thing I will recommend is that if you're going to make your nails very, very long, you should definitely add more layers. That way you do have a stronger nail. But obviously you don't want to add too many layers because you don't want your nail to be overly bulky. So you just have to find the right medium. This step that I'm taking is going to help start off by building up the nails, especially in that stress area, and helping me to create an apex. So once my first layer is on, I'm taking this brush that's also from Double Dip, and I'm just going to go ahead and brush off any extra dip powder. And at this moment, I absolutely loved this color. I thought it was such a beautiful sparkly nude, so gorgeous. So for the second layer, I'm going to go ahead and paint the whole entire nail, but not around the cuticle. And this is just going to help me build up that stress area even better. And as you will see, I do repeat the same steps essentially. I am making sure I dust off any extra powder, and I am still dipping the same exact way. And as you guys can see, I do a combination of the dip and the pour method. It's completely up to you which one you choose. When you have super long tips, it can be really hard to do the dip, but this makes it really easy. And y'all will also see in a few minutes that I do go back to my tried and true measuring cup method, and that always works the best for me whenever I do dip powder nails. Okay, so after that's done, y'all will see I do pull out my trusty measuring cup, and this is just the easiest way for me to get the powder right back into the container. And can we just talk about how beautiful this shade is? This is a gorgeous shade of dip powder. I was absolutely obsessed. So once that next layer is over, We're going to go ahead and do our third layer, and this is the layer where we get really close to the cuticles. You're going to want to make sure that you really try your hardest not to get any extra of that dip liquid around your cuticles or on your skin, because the minute you pour the powder over, that is exactly where it goes, and it honestly can be very painful and very hard to get it off of your cuticles. So just be mindful. This is one of those examples as slow and steady wins the race, because when you're slow with it, it honestly looks so much better. And now we have that one first nail complete, and we're getting closer to the end. So once all those are done, this is what they look like with 4 layers on. I'm going to go ahead and apply my activator, and what this is going to do is it's going to just dry all the glue underneath. So you're going to want to make sure you take your time and you apply this to every spot on your nail that has that powder on it. And this honestly tingles a little bit when it gets on your skin, so just be careful not to really get it on your skin. And if you guys are wondering why some of the cuticles don't look perfect, that is because I made these as press-on nails. So sometimes it is a little bit harder to get the cuticle to look amazing, just because these nails do pop on and off if you like them to. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure you tap the nails and make sure you listen out for that sound. And once you heard that sound, that is when you know that they were good. So this is how the nails look after filing. And like I said, I couldn't get them perfect around the cuticles just because these were more of a press-on style, and I did not want to risk the chance of them popping off. But obviously you want to be super careful. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting on another layer of activator on top of the filed nails, and this is just going to ensure that everything has been sealed and it's cured and there's nothing to worry about as far as any extra sticky residue or anything. And can we just talk about the shape of these nails and how amazing they actually do look? I know my cuticles look a little patchy, but don't worry, because what we're about to do is going to completely distract you from how crusty my cuticles are. So I'm going to go in with a top coat, and this is just a regular no wipe top coat. And I'm applying that all over my nails, and I'm not going to cure it. So the one thing was, I was disappointed in this dip powder. Not really, but only because I really loved how sparkly it was. And once we filed, the sparkle was still there. It was just a lot less sparkly, but it wasn't bad. It was still a beautiful color. I really loved how the nails looked when it was just the dip powder. So I wanted to go for some sugar nails today. So I put on this iridescent glitter, and I thought it was so beautiful because, you guys, this color is actually such a beautiful color. I just loved how the sugar texture nails looked that I really wanted to recreate it with this glitter. Honestly, I think you probably could do it with acrylic, but I am not sure. With the dip powder, I'm not sure how that would work out, but this glitter gave it the same exact kind of feel and exactly what I was looking for. And I'm just going to repeat the step on my last 2 fingers, and then we're actually going to be doing an accent nail today, which I absolutely love how it turned out. I'm super excited when you guys will see it because I thought it was really cool. So remember, you're putting that glitter on the wet top coat, and then you're going to go ahead and cure your whole hand for 60 seconds after. So once I cure those for 60 seconds, they are all good to go. I did brush off any excess. And now I'm taking just a white gel paint, and I am going in with a lining brush, and I'm just going to add on some lines onto the nails. And as you guys will see, I'm just kind of doing a random swirl design. I know swirls are so popular right now, and I still love them. I think a lot of people are still into it, which is really nice. It doesn't seem like it's one of those trends that are going to get burned out easily. And as you can see, I did switch up brushes because I wanted all different sizes of the kind of curved lines. And this was pretty much a freestyle. I had no idea exactly what I was doing. I knew I wanted to create a nail design using the paints, and I absolutely loved it because, y'all, I wish I was more artistic and more creative, but sometimes I'm telling you, I sit down and I have nothing, so I was really proud with how this turned out. And I also forgot to mention, you guys, I'm doing this on my dominant hand. So, yeah. Or is it non-dominant? I don't know what they call it, but I'm doing it on that hand. I'm having a brain fart, you guys. It's literally 1 a.m. But I'm doing it on that hand, and so it was a little bit hard, but I'm glad I was able to get those lines with my left hand because I am right-handed. And yeah, I thought they turned out so good. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love this part. So once they're cured, this is how these babies look. They're so sweet and pretty and sparkly and beautiful. So yes, you guys, this is what they end up looking like. I wish the cuticles could be a little bit better, but you know I'm about to pop these babies off. So that is the only thing. I promise I would really give this some time to clean them up. But yes, I hope you guys like how they turned out. I love them. I think they're so good. So thank you so much for watching to the end, and I will see you guys in my next video.